Γεια σου, σας είναι ο Τζόναθαν εδώ και παιδιά, ήρθε η ώρα να πούμε αντίο στο doki literal club plus, γιατί αυτό εδώ, όπως βλέπετε το equals, είναι το τελευταίο μας επεισόδιο. Εγώ νόμιζα ότι στο self love θα ήταν το τελευταίο επεισόδιο, αλλά τελικά είχαμε άλλο ένα που είναι το equals. Εγώ αυτό πάντως δεν το περίμενα ότι θα είχαμε το equals. Το μόνο πράγμα που νόμιζα ήταν ότι θα παίζαμε όλα αυτά εδώ και τελείωσε. Αλλά όταν τα τελειώσαμε όλες τις ιστορίες, το πώς γνωριστήκανε όλες τους, εγώ δεν θα περίμενα ότι θα έχουμε το equals. Αλλά τέλος πάντων, ας το τελειώσουμε τώρα μια και καλή. Έτσι και αλλιώς αφού είναι το τελευταίο μας επεισόδιο. Εγώ πάντως δεν είμαι έτοιμος να πω αντίο σε αυτά τα 4 κορίτσια, γιατί περάσαμε όλοι μας υπέροχα. Τέλος πάντων, ας πούμε μέσα. Ας το κάνουμε, παιδιά. Τελευταίο μας επεισόδιο. Τελείωσε. Τελευταίο μας επεισόδιο. Okay, everyone. We're gonna... We're gonna be taking a break from the usual activities today. I was thinking, since people are starting to talk about the festival, it's good time for us to go over the general direction of the club and all that. I think it'll help us figure out what to do for the festival, you know? Oh, Sayori and I already come up with a really good plan, sorry. Really? For the festival? Yeah, so the plan is this, okay? You and Yuri collect information ahead of time on which clubs and classes are doing food booths. Then we take a map and plan the most efficient route so we can get to most of them before the lines gets too long. You know me. Hey, that has nothing to do with the club. Well, you have to let me finish. Alright, fine. Go ahead. Right. So basically, we get all the food we can, then we come back here and we all eat together. That's all. Wow. I got tricked twice by the same joke. Boo. Don't be a hater. It's not like you can come up with anything better. Look, even Yuri was thinking about it. No, I wasn't. I would really prefer to do something literal related. We can eat together anytime. The festival is a unique opportunity. Besides, it's been quite a while since we've seen a new interest in the club. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. We really get a shot at showing people what the literal club is all about. I'll tell you what, we can do both, right? We'll make time for your food mission and still put together a public event. Oh my gosh, yes! I was just joking, but that was a really good idea. Well, I'm glad that's settled. I think the question is how to come up with an event that demonstrates everything you can get out of the literal club. Well, that's kind of tough because everyone gets something different out of the club. Ναι, ο καθένας έχει τη διαφορά του, υποθέτω. Okay, how about this? Let's go around and have each of us talk about what we've gotten out of the club so far. That could really help us figure out what kind of a reputation we want to build. Yeah! That sounds embarrassing. Aw, but you've had so much to talk about. That's exactly why. And I'm sure Natsuki feels the same way. Well, Maybe, but I didn't plan on arguing against it or anything. I mean, it's the literal club, we talk about that stuff together, right? And the only way to get more comfortable with it is to suck it up and do it. Oh. You're not wrong. I'm sorry for being resistant. Sorry. It's not good to say suck it up because it sounds like their feelings don't matter. Right. My bad. It's just a habit I need to break. Well, anyway, who's gonna start? I'll start. I was the first to join after all. Wouldn't that be me? No, I wanna go first. Fine, you can start. I don't mind. Yay! So, gosh, it feels like so long ago. I think I joined because I wanted to have fun starting poems with people. Nah, it's here. It seems like it would be a safe way to express myself. You know, like if it's just a poem, then I can share it without feeling like I'm burdening everyone with my problems. Nah. And I thought it would be a really good way to get to know other people too. So yeah, I was really surprised when I walked in and it was just Monica. And she was sleeping. Hahaha, don't remind me of that, oh gosh. Yeah, but it seems like so much fun to help start a new club. Especially since writing helped me so much, I wanted to see it help other people too. But I ended up being me, who was inspired because I remember feeling like Monica was just so sweet and mature and that I could trust her with anything. It made me feel a lot less alone having someone who knew even the bad things about me. And at that point, I knew the literal club was gonna be special for a lot of people. Yeah, I felt the same way. It really helped give the club a more cohesive vision. Yeah. And then Yuri joined, but she was so different from us and Natsuki too. I think for Yuri it really helped for me to take the lead before she was able to open up a little. But Natsuki was kind of the opposite, where she wasn't ready to get really close to someone really quickly. I never really thought about that sort of thing. Nah, η Yuri υποθέτω ήταν τροπαλή και απλώς σκέφτηκε έτσι να μπει μέσα, αλλά δεν ήταν interested σε άλλους ανθρώπους, και η Natsuki ήταν το διαφορετικό υποθέτω, δεν ήταν έτοιμη. Αλλά τέλος πάντων. I really feel like I've gotten better at understanding people's different needs. And that makes me really happy because my friends are just the most important thing to me. And whatever new members we get, I want to help them in those ways too. I don't know if I would have continued coming to the club if it weren't for you. Nah. Really? Nah. Ναι, Σακιόρη, γιατί με την καλοσύνη σου που ήσουν με την Μόνικα και με την Γιούρι και την Νατσούκι, έκανες όλες και τις τρεις να είναι κοντά η μία με την άλλη. Χάρη σε σένα έγιναν έτσι όλοι ένα κλαμπ. I know it wasn't too long ago, but it hurts to think about my behavior back then. I was really short-sighted. The only reason I came was to find others who were into fantasy. I suppose that was my idea of making friends with people. Περίμενε. The only reason I came was find others who were into Ώστε ήθελες να βρεις φίλους που να σκεφτόντουσαν για φαντασία. Μάλιστα. And I remember feeling uncomfortable because you and I have such different energy. Ναι, η Σαγιόρη είναι με χαρά, υποθέτω και αυτά, ενώ η Γιούρη είναι στο να διαβάζει βιβλία και να σκεφτεί φαντασίες, υποθέτω. I had such a specific idea of the kind of person I could be friends with, so when Sayori tried so hard to get to know me, I felt like I was just wasting her time. I think I was naive, so assumed that similar interests were the key component of friendship. Sayori and I were able to be friends because she always thinks about the needs of other people. That's something I never knew how to do, or even thought to do, but I stayed in the club thanks to that, and I started trying as hard as I could to understand people better. Bravo σου, Yuri. You really went above and beyond when it came to that. I was just super impressed. Well, I always hated that. I didn't know how to behave like a person who is easily liked by others, nah? Like the two of you can, nah? And because of that, I spent so much time thinking about my own behavior and all the wrong things I said. Ναι, σκεφτόσουν μόνο για τον εαυτό σου, δεν σκεφτόσουν για τον άλλον το τι ήθελε. Η Σαγιόρη ήθελε να κάνετε κάτι μαζί, αλλά εσύ σκεφτόσουν μόνο στο βιβλίο και την φαντασία για τον δικό σου εαυτό. Και με αυτό εντάξει δεν είναι σωστό, πρέπει να σκεφτείς λίγο και τον άλλον. But the whole time, I should have been thinking about other people instead, not myself. Bravo, έτσι μπράβο. Once I started doing that, I was able to make friends with everyone else. Bravo. Oh, also, I discovered that sometimes I'm a better communicator when I take the time to write rather than speak. Bravo. It's so strange the way things turned out. It's so far different from anything I ever would have expected. But I'm happy. I suppose we don't always know what we really need. Oh my gosh! You're so cute that I'm gonna... Wait a minute, you're so cute that I'm going to throw up. Okay, please don't do that, Sayori. Besides, I'm not cute. Nice. Hey, isn't that my line? Oh. Well, for me, it's actually true, so... What are you saying? Nothing. I finished my part, so somebody else take their turn. My heart... Sayori takes some deep breaths. Okay, fine. I'll go. Ωραία, να ακούσουμε την Ατσούκη. Yuri, I can't believe you were complaining about doing this and still went before me. What a show-off. I was just following up on Sayori. It was the easiest way to get it over with. I see. Besides, you left out the most important thing that you get out of this club. I did? Yeah. A regular supply of your favorite cupcakes. Oh no, I forgot that too. I'm a traitor to the cupcake queen. Neither of you are forgiven. Looks like only Monica will be getting cupcakes next time. No! I can't eat that many cupcakes. Είναι εσύ. Γιατί πώς θα το φάνε οι όλοι οι υπόλοιποι, θα ζηλέψουνε. Yeah, true. Only Yuri can. Hey! Well, anyway, I'm just putting off talking. It's kinda hard to talk about this stuff. But I guess What it comes down to is that I'm in a much better place mentally than I was when I first joined. And that's because everyone helped me realize that I had some really toxic friendship going outside the club. Nah. It was honestly a really painful thing to go through. Having I cut them out, it still hurts to think about. I'm sorry, Natsuki. It's fine. I knew it was for the best and I was right. I guess for me it's all about feelings. I was only ever ridiculed for having feelings, so I thought the right thing to do was to just ignore them. Nah, bravo. It took me a really long time to realize that it's not really how things are supposed to work. And I guess that's thanks to everyone who took the time to respect my feelings, even when I was being like the biggest jerk. I'm really sorry for being such a jerk to everyone. Ναι, είναι και αυτό. I was really the worst. Ναι. Αλλά δεν πειράζει, τουλάχιστον θα βρήκες με την Yuri και αυτό έχει σημασία. Natsuki voice chokes a little. We love you, Natsuki. I just hate that I was like that. Nah. Everyone did so much for me and I could never do anything in return. That's not true, Natsuki. You've done a lot more than you think. This club really wouldn't have been the same without you. I mean, that. Remember how judgmental I was when you first showed up? It was like I couldn't accept anything other than my own idea of what a literal club was supposed to be. Apparently, that was more important to me than the opportunity to bring you some happiness. You really taught me that anything that makes someone happy is worth of respect. You even inspire me to start playing piano. That's something that means a whole lot to me. Ισχύει. Ήσασταν στο πιάνο και η Μόνικα σου έπαιξε μια μουσική για σένα. So there's no need to put yourself down. Ναι. Okay. Natsuki wipes her eyes. You helped me a lot too. Nah. It's so much fun to have you around. And you helped me become a better person. Having a problem doesn't make you needly or inconvenient. It means that there's something that needs to be better for you and you always deserve that. I agree. Seeing us have some of the same struggles made me a better person as well. I wouldn't want to cause anything about our time here. I don't think any of us would. I'm sorry, I got all dramatic again. That's all I wanted to say, so Monica can go now. There's no need to apologize. It was something I wanted to talk about anyway because it made a big difference for me. I was always such a script profession who never took enough time to believe in the best of other people. But everyone keep proving me wrong. I made the mistake multiple times thinking that my way was the best for everyone, or thinking that I was needed to solve other people's problems. But I think being a leader means that you have to acknowledge that you're not perfect and that the best thing you can do is to help guide people rather than to do everything for them. Ισχύει. Μπράβο σου, Μόνικα. We're all good people. We're all equal. I think that's the most important thing I've gotten out of the club, realizing what that really means. Sayori, what are you doing? I just thought that we should be writing some of these things down. Things about the club that are very valuable to us. Malista. With a piece of clock in her hand, Sayori writes the word trust on the chalkboard. This is because you saw me that I could trust you with everything about me, not just my good side. Bravo. Suddenly Yuri takes a piece of chalks as well. She writes understanding. Είναι τα τέτοια που είδαμε. I own a lot of gratitude to everyone who took the time to understand me, even though it was so difficult for me to accept myself, express myself, you know me. In that case, Monica takes a piece of clock as well and writes the word respect. I always thought I was a respectful person, but it took the club for me to realize that there was more to it than I thought, and I'm a better person because of it. I have another one. Sayori writes balance. Sometimes people want different things out of a friendship, or they need time before they're ready to become close. So it's important to keep things balanced between you and the other person. That reminds me. Yuri writes reflection. Bravo. I've always been a reflective person, but most of it has been nothing more than hating myself for all the things I thought I did wrong. Once I started reflecting on other people and not just myself, a lot of things changed for me. So I think that's the most important one for me. That's great. We have a whole list of things now. Suddenly everyone turns to look at Natsuki. Well, everyone took all the chalk. Don't look at me like that. Jeez. You could have just asked. Monica hands her a piece of chalk to Natsuki. Then Natsuki signs and writes self-love. I don't know how far I've gotten with it yet, but it feels like things are at least on the right track. So there's that, my contribution. Together, everyone stares at the words on the board. Wasn't the club supposed to be about literal? It is. We still do a lot of literal. Friendship and literal. Nah, bravo. Yeah, you're right. Friendship and literal. Natsuki and Yuri gently nod as well. Hey, let's all take a picture together. We don't have one yet. Okay, we don't have one yet, right? Hey, you're right. Make sure you send it to me after. Wait, can I brush my hair first or something? Oh, you're fine. You already have the best hair out of all of us. Everyone, get together. I can't fit you all in. Λοιπόν, έχω να πούμε το αντίο από αυτό. Okay. Okay, everyone, ready? And click. I'm really glad we talked about this stuff. It's easy to forget how far we've come with only 4 members. Yeah, I have so many happy thoughts right now. I'm getting some really good inspiration for a poem. You know, I feel the same way. I kinda want to get some writing done. Me too. I think I would like that as well. Everyone looking at me again. I'll do it too, but I might not feel like sharing it. Έλα τώρα, Νατσούκι. Όλοι πρέπει να μοιραστούν τα poems τους. That's okay. The 4 members of the literal club disparate and return to their desk, each equipping themselves with a pen. Natsuki and Yuri give each other a quick glance, then start writing immediately. Sayuri stretches, then does the same. But Monica is left tapping her pen against the paper, unsure of where to start. Just move your hand, Monica mouths to herself. Right the way into your heart. Her mind full of thoughts, memories and inspiration, Monica navigates past her mental barriers and begins to write. It doesn't matter what, just that it's something new. Να δούμε τι έχει γράψει. Doki Doki Literal Club Plus. Αυτό ήταν το τέλος. Written and directed by Dan Salvato. Πω. Πολύ ωραίο παιχνίδι. Πολύ ωραίο παιχνίδι πράγματι. Team Salvato Development. Doki Doki Literal Club. GG Arted Plus Key Art Satellite. Plus content. Robert Summon, Dan Salvato. Πω. Τι υπέροχη ιστορία. Team Salvato Production. Creative Director Alessia Barbacino. Articles. Πω. Serenity Forged. Πρέπει να πω, αυτές οι ιστορίες, το πώς όλοι τους γνωρίστηκαν και το πώς σκέφτηκαν να κάνουν παραμύθι, ήταν ό,τι καλύτερο. Από την αρχή, εμείς σκεφτήκαμε μόνο να μπούμε στο κλαμπ που ήμασταν μέσα, που ξεκινήσαμε έτσι μόνοι μας. Και ξαφνικά, σκέφτηκε ο δημιουργός να φτιάξει ένα DLC για τις ιστορίες του πώς γνωρίστηκε η Μόνικα με τις άλλες. Και τα κατάφερε. Πω. Quality Astroom. Πρέπει να πω, πέρασα υπέροχα με αυτό το παιχνίδι. Πέρασα πραγματικά πάρα πολύ ωραία με όλο αυτό το παιχνίδι. Αν κοιτάς Sayori. Localization. Πω. Creative Artist Agency Directed. Console Portrait. Special thanks. Για όλους τους φίλους που θα το... Thank you dear player for enjoying our story, a friendship and literal. Ευχαριστώ και εσάς που φτιάξετε ένα τόσο πολύ ωραίο παιχνίδι. Made with love by Team Salvato. Μπράβο, πράγματι. Μπράβο. Τέλεια ευκαιρία να βγάλουμε τη φωτογραφία. Nope. Fuck. Δεν πρόλαβα να βγάλω την... Ήθελα να βγάλω, πώς το λένε, αυτό, ήθελα να κάνω αυτό για να βγάλω τη φωτογραφία, αλλά δεν πειράζει. Πολύ ωραίο παιχνίδι. Οκ, ναι, αυτό θέλω τώρα να κάνω. Mail. Τι θα πει αυτό? Have a nice weekend. From Life Lester. I'm on leave the rest of the week. Contact Revi if you need a scheduled server time, but I expect my jobs to run for a few days. Since we've collected so much data this week, how about we arrange a meeting to discuss the result when I return? Πράγματι. Okay. Και φαίνεται ότι όλα τελειώνουν μέχρι εδώ. Πρώτον θέλω να ζητήσω ένα συγγνώμη που έσβησα λίγο την οθόνη την ώρα που έκανα αυτό εδώ. Δεν ήθελα να κάνω αυτό. Κατά λάθος το έκανα. Ήθελα, πώς το λένε, να βγάλω λίγο την κάμερα μου, να το κάνω λίγο έτσι. Και για να, πώς το λένε, να πιάσω λίγο την εικόνα. Ξέρετε τώρα, για να έχουμε ωραίες μνήμες μαζί. Γιατί υποθέτω εγώ κάπως έτσι το κάνω. Δεν ξέρω τώρα τι λέω και ζητάω συγγνώμη, αλλά υποθέτω, πώς το λένε, στην αρχή λένε ότι είναι τρελό που είναι μόνο αυτές οι 4 τους. Αλλά μετά τι γίνεται, η Σαγιόρη που γνώρισε εμένα που ήμασταν μικρά παιδιά, με έφερε μαζί της στο κλαμπ. Και έτσι έκανα πολλούς φίλους και τα βρήκαμε και όλα πήγανε μια χαρά. Πρέπει να παραδεχτώ ότι ήταν πολύ ωραία ιστορία, πολύ ωραίο παραμύθι. Και θέλω να πω απλώς ένα μεγάλο ευχαριστώ για όλους εσάς που ήσασταν μαζί μου σε αυτή την περιπέτεια. Φυσικά όχι όλους σας, γιατί δεν παίρνω πολλές προβολές αυτές τις μέρες και δεν ξέρω τι γίνεται. Αλλά πιο πολύ αυτούς που ήσασταν από την αρχή μαζί μου και βλέπατε το doki literal club και το plus επίσημα. Τώρα ήρθε ώρα να πούμε αντίο. Αντίο στο doki. Θα μου λείψει πολύ η Σαγιόρη, θα μου λείψουν όλες αυτές οι 4. Και ας υποστηρίξουμε τον Dan Salvato στο επόμενό του βίντεο παιχνίδι που δημιουργεί. Νομίζω έχω ακούσει θα δημιουργήσει 2-3 βίντεο παιχνίδια. Δεν ξέρω τι. Αλλά αυτό δεν θα έχει καμία σχέση με το doki τώρα που είδαμε. Εγώ το μόνο που ελπίζω είναι να φτιάξει τουλάχιστον ένα δεύτερο doki. Θα μου άρεσε πολύ. Αλλά ποτέ δεν ξέρεις. Ελπίζω μόνο να καταλάβει το τι υπέροχη δουλειά έχει κάνει σε αυτό το παιχνίδι και το πόσο χαρούμενος μας έκανε εμάς όταν δημιούργησε αυτό το παιχνίδι. Αλλά τέλος πάντων θα σταματήσω μέχρι εδώ. Και πάλι συγγνώμη γι' αυτό, παιδιά. Τα έκανα λίγο θάλασσα εκεί στο τέλος, αλλά δεν πειράζει, το διορθώσαμε. Ελπίζω να το διορθώσαμε. Τέλος πάντων, σας αγαπώ. Μην ξεχάσετε να βάλετε μια εγγραφή και να αλλάξετε αυτό το βίντεο, παιδιά. Και τώρα ήρθε η ώρα να μάθουμε τι άλλο θα παίξουμε. Ό,τι δείξει. Και πάντοτε θα σας δω στο επόμενο βίντεο. Γεια σας!